Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Randy Shaves. We're going to have a shave this week, and we're going to be using a soap that I briefly talked about on the last week's video. It's another Stirling soap. It's the Glacial Cedar. Very, very nice soap. Very wonderful glacial scent. Both the soap, as you'll see here, glacial, both the soap and the aftershave are glacial, which means they got menthol, which means I like them. I really love menthol. We're going to be using for the razor today my Timeless Titanium 0.68. Very nice razor that's very smooth, and I really enjoy it. For the brush today, we're going to be using a Frank Shaving Boar once again. This is a 26 millimeter unbleached boar. Great brush. Great brush. One of my favorites. And in the razor, we've got a Astra green on its second use. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and start lathering. The cedar scent, I think I told you last week, of this glacial cedar is not, it's not the least bit artificial smelling. It's an authentic cedar scent. I do a lot of woodworking out in my shop, and this smells like cedar wood. There are others out there that have a cedar scent, but they're not. They're nice scents, but they don't really smell like the wood itself. This one does. Is that a hair? Yeah, hair off the brush. But this one really is authentic smelling, which made me fall in love with it automatically because I love the scent of cedar wood. I love working with cedar out in the shop because it just sort of fills up the air around you with the scent. So we'll go ahead and get started. No sense in messing around here. This Timeless 0.68 titanium is a light razor, of course, because it's titanium. Very efficient, very nice razor. I really like it. I bought this second hand. And was glad I did. We got some rain last night. We've been getting some regular showers, which is a good thing. Really is a nice smooth razor, and it's very efficient. We had our the other day I videoed our HCNC giveaway for July, and Mark Fuentes won that. Congratulations to Mark. No giveaways today, but there's some more coming. Now, although this is a light razor, there's still no need for pressure. It does a good job. I just let the weight of the razor glide over my skin. It does a good job under the nose too. That's one of my criteria when I'm trying out a razor. I've got a razor coming at some point from Pearl. They reached out to me to see if I would be interested in reviewing their razors, and I told them sure, I would be glad to. Haven't got it yet. I'm not even sure exactly what they're sending, but I'm always willing to try. Pearl makes some good razors. I've had a couple of them. Made in India. Same place this Astra blade that I'm using is made now. It's no longer made in Russia. It's made in India. I've still got several of the Russian made ones. But I tell you, these are from India. They're just as good. I have no problem with them. There's a fella that I can't figure out whether he's just a big fan of Russian blades or what, but he keeps telling me he did a comparison between the Russian Astras and the India made Astras. And he said on the Russian ones he got, on one of the Russian Astras he got 30 shaves. Didn't get that many on the India made. But you know, I'm not interested in getting 30 shaves out of a blade. That doesn't prove anything to me. I want a nice, comfortable shave. And when I can get blades for 8 or 9 cents a blade, like these are, I'm not going to try to get 30 shaves. That's just ridiculous in my mind. I mean, maybe some people need to do that. I don't know, but nobody's going to tell me that any blade performs as well on its 30th use as it does its first or second or third. I use these Astras either 4 or 5 times. I am sure they would go further, either one of them. The India made one or the Russia made one, but I'm just not into that. I don't try to stretch and see how many uses I can get out of a 8-cent blade. I'm certainly not wealthy, but I got enough money that I can afford to fork out 8 cents for a blade. I got a gallon jug of pennies in there that I've collected. I hate pennies, by the way. I wish they'd quit making the darn things. If something cost $10.04, round it up to $10 and a nickel. If it's less than 4, round it down to just $10. Pennies just get in my way, and I've got a gallon jug in there that I could buy no telling how many of these Astra blades with. So no, I'm not going to try to compare where a blade's made by how many shaves I can get out of it. If that's your thing, go for it. But I got more important things to do. Now, if I was cartridge shaving with the price of cartridges, yeah, I'd try to eke out every shave I could get out of those things. Man, they're just ridiculously priced, if you ask me. And you don't even get as good a shave. But the guy told me I was wasting money and wasn't getting, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. I hope next time he gets 130 shaves out of the blade. But I can tell a difference, and it may be my beard, I don't know. But with either one of these Astra blades, after the 4th shave especially, I can start telling a difference. But now I go for a BBS shave every time, so Now, if you're looking for something just to knock the beard down and, you know, move on if you're in a hurry, there's no telling how many of those kind of shaves you could get out of a blade. I just haven't noticed any difference since they started making them in India. They're still my favorite blade because I like a blade that's adequately sharp. It doesn't have to be overly sharp, but I like a blade that's sharp enough naturally to, you know, to cut my beard. But one of my big things about a blade is its smoothness. I like a smooth blade. And to me, Astras are very smooth. And I don't know, you may not agree with that, but that's been my experience. I've just found them to be very, very smooth. It could be, again, it could be my beard. It could be my technique. That's one thing that I think figures heavily into how good a shave you get. Is the technique you use. And on your face, people will have different techniques because their faces are different. But for me, the Astra is just about the perfect combination of sharpness and smoothness. I'm rinsing out the brush here so you can get a good look at it. There's the Frank Shaving Boar. Very nice boar brush. Great handle, very comfortable. And these handles come in several different color combinations. Ming just sent me some here a while back, but his boar hair is really nice. And I used to didn't care for boar, but I found out that's because I wasn't using a good boar. I wasn't using good boar hair. This is very good. I mean, it's very comparable. May outperform the Samog Owners Club brushes I have, and I love those. But anyway, this is an excellent boar hair that he sells. Here we go with the Cedar Splash. And man, when you put this on your skin, you smell like a freshly cut cedar board. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's a very good scent. I don't know if this is a new scent for Stirling or not. It's new to me. I was just going through their site here not long ago, and I ran up on this, and I thought, boy, that sounds interesting. But that's the soap, and that's the splash. And they're both glacial, like I said, and it says it right on it says Glacial Cedar, and it says Glacial Cedar also on here. And man, they're wonderful. Okay, so to recap, I used my Timeless 0.68 titanium razor with a second use Astra SP blade, made in India. I think this is an Indian one. Yes, made in India. Probably see that if I can get it to focus. There we go. Made in India. And also used, what else did I use? Oh, I used my my Stirling alloy block again. And that's going to be it. Well, I used my teak wood bowl like that. Still got plenty of lather left in there for another shave or two. But that's going to do it for today. I'm glad you joined me. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't. I'll take all the subscribers I can get. And as I said, there's more giveaways on the way. Just be patient with me. And I got some more things coming that we'll be spinning the wheel for. So hope you have a great week. And boy, it's cooled off here, man. It's going to be in the low to mid 80s for the next several days. And Lord, is that ever a blessing? Man, it's been hot. Ooh, real hot. But anyway, that's it for today. And as I said, thumbs up, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Go to frankshaving.com. Get a 20% discount if you use the Randy Shaves code in the coupon box. You can get 20% off of any of their products. And I really do appreciate me and Lee offering to do that. So I'll talk to you guys the next time. Adios.